I tested every banned football product. Seems interesting. It's from Kieran Brown. I wonder what kind of stuff they'd ban. I don't know. Glue on the edge of their studs or something. Or metallic, what is it? Studs, I think. They banned those. I think I remember that somewhere.
So next up we have these bad boys, and they were actually banned in California by the federal government.
So believe it or not, there have actually been quite a few footballs, football boots, goalie gloves and accessories that have been banned from being used on the pitch, and sometimes for the strangest of reasons. Today I've bought them all. I'm going to test them out and see if they really deserve the criticism they've received.
Do look pretty dangerous. You would not want to get caught with one of them. Right, so we have the only pair of banned goalie gloves from the video. I'm going to test these out, and I want to see if you can see from my test the reason why they were banned. Cam, do you know why they were banned?
I've got no idea.
No idea?
I've literally seen them, they look normal.
First impressions, these gloves were very nice to wear, and I think they look really, really cool.
Can't think of anything.
So these were banned by UEFA. Was it because they were overpowered and made you too good in goal? Was it because they've got too much grip? Was it because they're too blue? No, it was actually quite a boring answer. They were banned because the Nike tick was too big on the gloves.
So UEFA have a strict
That's a fucking boring
policy when it comes to what can be bought in their competitions, and this means that no brand logo should exceed 20 centimetres squared, which these Nike goalie gloves do. So to get around this, we saw goalkeepers putting tape over the Nike tick, and eventually Nike remade the gloves with a much smaller swoosh.
So next up we have a pair of football boots. And these were the closest thing I could find to the boots that were actually banned. So UEFA, who seem to be very strict on rules and will feature a lot in this video, have banned custom football boots.
Really?
But why?
I swear I've seen like Messi and Ronaldo.
Any custom football boots that contain religious or political messages will be banned because UEFA want to remain politically neutral.
Politically neutral, yes.
They've also banned the use of any brands featuring on boots. For example, Neymar wasn't allowed to wear the new Puma and Fortnite boots.
And it's only brands that are football brands.
About 10 years ago, we saw many players wearing this clothing item on the pitch. The most famous example probably being Carlos Tevez, but it was banned by the FA due to safety issues. It's thought to be too dangerous due to the potential of it getting caught round the neck, therefore could not be used in official matches. So from now on, players are just going to have to bear the cold.
I thought people just wore it like during training. I didn't know it was on the pitch that much.
In this box we have an actual serious one that actually probably has good reason for being banned, so let's unbox it. Here's one boot. And here's the other. So I'm going to have a little kick about in these first, and then I'm going to do a test to see if metal blades do actually cause more damage than normal studs. Let's test them out.
Surely they do.
So whilst metal blades technically aren't banned by the FA rulebook, they are highly, highly frowned upon, and you'd be hard pressed to find any boot manufacturer that's actually still making them since 2013. And there's a few reasons for this, but more on that in a bit.
Yeah.
The blades on the bottom do look pretty dangerous. You would not want to get caught with one of them. It's not going to feel good. I want to really see if they do cause more damage.
So these blades were most famously condemned by Sir Alex Ferguson, who banned all Manchester United players from wearing them in 2013, claiming that the studs didn't have the flexibility when turning with a slanted foot, therefore putting you at more risk of an injury such as ACL.
So it wasn't even you die to someone, you see that
the idea that
you'll never see that
serious injury if you get kicked by it. So I'll have a pair of normal molded studs and some metal blades. I'll have 10 kicks with each pair and see what the damage is.
I think it's pretty conclusive why they were banned. That is not very safe at all. Look at the difference. So with this next product, it's not this kit in particular, but a certain league has banned this colour of shirt.
Oh. Really?
In Italy's Serie A, teams aren't allowed to wear kits where the main colour is green. This ban was implemented in 2022. The ban was issued as they claimed that the colour green made it difficult for TV viewers to easily see the players. Teams that have historically worn green as their home kits were allowed to continue, but having green as the main colour in away and third kits would not be allowed. Here's some footage of a green kit on pitch, and if I'm honest, they've kind of got a point.
In most places, these boots are absolutely fine to wear, but if you want to play for the Man United youth system, they're definitely not.
So this policy was put in by none other than Sir Alex Ferguson. He clearly wasn't a fan of the new flashy boots coming onto the market, and in 2010 he banned all youth team players from wearing colourful boots.
If you rocked up for Manchester United training in these, you would get an absolute rollicking, mate.
So I put on our most flash pair and gave them a test.
It's just...
In recent years, other academies such as Man City have also implemented a strict black boots only policy, claiming it's a strive for excellence. Personally, I think it's a bit harsh. What difference does the colour of the boots really make? Also, it's probably just psychological, but I definitely feel slower in black boots. So you can't wear your favourite boots, but I guess that's a price you pay to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world. Now let's take a look at a few not so much football products, but accessories that players like to wear that have been banned. First up, hats have been banned from Everton training. Than Sean Dyche, claiming the hats can't be worn on match day, so why wear them in training? And the under-23 coach has even banned them from pulling up their socks above the knees. I think he's got a fair point about the hats, but there's also coaches even banned
above their knees
from pulling up their socks above the knees. I think he's got a
fair
point about the hats, but there's also a lot more standing around in training, so I say it's best to keep warm. It comes as no surprise that as well as colourful boots, Man United Academy have also banned the use of thermal trousers undershorts from training. I think at this point clubs just like players to be cold. And obviously jewellery is banned, despite one of the French players wearing a necklace for 45 minutes in the World Cup. And finally Alan St. Maxime's Gucci headband had to be covered up due to strict advertising policies in the Premier League.
So whilst I was doing some research for this video, I saw that there were actually a few football tricks that were banned, so I thought it'd be interesting to show you what they are.
First up, you have catching the ball in your knees. For obvious reasons, this counts as obstruction. Next up, the donkey kick. More specifically, when used as a way to set up a free kick, as it counts as 2 touches of the ball.
I mean, that makes sense. You can't just take a penalty like that. Of course.
Finally, deliberately flicking the ball up to head back to the keeper is a yellow card. Defence. And so is kneeling down to head the ball back. I didn't know this one, to be fair. I thought it was just very smart.
Right, so now I'm going to test out this football and see if you can tell why it was banned.
Back in that bag again. Back in that.
Right, so I'm going to kick this ball into the distance. This might tell you why it was banned.
I'm back in that.
I mean, it doesn't go much.
Any guesses?
I'm back in that. Hey, what you?
So this is the La Liga winter ball, and it was used for just one weekend of games before they decided they couldn't use it anymore. Puma experimented with a colour called Magic Pink, and it backfired. Players, the fans, and the people watching on TV found it really difficult to see the ball on the pitch. So from that point on, the ball would only be used when it's snowing. And to be fair, I think that was a good decision.
That is actually really hard to see. Key to the left! Left! In front of you!
So that was the La Liga winter ball. What do you guys think? From me testing it out, I think they were definitely right.
Next up we have a football kit, and this was actually really hard to get my hands on, so the size is a bit small. It's Inter Milan.
That's bad.
And as
but no, I've seen them play this.
It's got this cool dragon pattern on it.
Right?
But it was banned. And once again, you guessed it, UEFA are to blame for this. This kit was banned by UEFA due to their strict policy about not having illustrations or images on kits. And this video has obviously made me realise how strict UEFA are with their rules. It's a shame because this kit is actually really cool. But when playing in the Champions League, Inter Milan had to remove it from the kit. So next up we have these bad boys, and they were actually banned in California by the federal government. Wow, I'll tell you what, these are comfortable.
Is it a World Cup or something?
These are super comfortable. Let me explain why they were banned.
Kieran.
So it's not these boots in particular that were banned, but it's what they're made of.
What leather? Really?
These boots are made from kangaroo leather, which creates a very soft upper.
Kangaroo leather?
The state of California have banned them.
I
It's
knew
said that
that
each year over
existed.
2 million kangaroos are killed for the use of high-end soccer cleats.
They say fucking 2 million.
California have banned them. It's said that each year over 2 million kangaroos are killed.
Over 2 million kangaroos. What? Why the fuck?
For the use of high-end
How
soccer
have
cleats
I
and other
never heard
products.
of
And the state
2
of California
million
strictly
kangaroos?
prohibits the use of kangaroo parts
For-
to be used
for
in any
these?
products.
So I must say that
Hey,
the kangaroo
man.
leather is very, very soft.
The government said this was inhumane, therefore banning the sale of
Fair
leather
enough.
boots. And they recently seized $5.2 million worth of football boots from California soccer retail stores. And now recently a lot of well-known
It's
companies
quite
are switching
fair.
out the popular kangaroo leather
Really?
for a synthetic-based upper on their football boots.
Yeah. Fair. Pretty good video from Kieran Brown. Quite enjoyed it. I mean, most of them are just for like advertising reasons or other visual cues. But yeah, it's quite interesting.